What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Young Mel, and you're tuning into Radio Punjab 90.0, Dashin Punjabi, Jashin Punjabi. And welcome to another exciting episode right here at Beyond the Borders. Today, I've been privileged to be joined by a young, talented young lady. She goes by a lot, Some know her as a DJ, some know her as a makeup artist, some know her as a singer, I don't know. But she's really multi-talented. Ladies and gentlemen, please put a warm welcome for Miss Ilyas. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So, just to set the mood, to start things off, who is Hally for people who don't know, and where is she from?
Okay, Ily's real name is Ruimbo Marilyn Nyaruta. Born and raised in Zimbabwe, Harare. Actually, Chitungwiza in Harare. And I am a business administration student, final year, but I studied law in Zimbabwe, at the University of Zimbabwe. And I am a singer from the age of 7.
Wow.
I've always sang, but in church.
Oh.
Yes, I'm a gospel singer.
Woo.
Yes. And I grew up, I did my high school, everything, moved to University of Zimbabwe. I'm also a choreographer. I'm a dance choreographer.
Wow.
I do dance, and I started off as an MC for small events. And as time went on, it became a bit exhausting because the part of my craft was mostly me dancing all the time. And it became exhausting, so I decided to become a DJ because I felt like a DJ can control their own audience more than an MC could. So I did 2 months training to become a DJ, and that's it. That's how I became DJ Hally.
Wow, interesting. It's fun on how you mention, because I see it's singing, it's MC, then the DJing, then the dancing. So it seems like you've always wanted to be in the whole entertainment scene, right?
Yes.
Okay, what drew you into that actually? I don't know. Is it like your parents, or it's just like a personal thing?
It's definitely not my parents. It's definitely not my parents. To be honest with you, when it comes to entertainment, it's always been within me. I can't listen to a song and not dance. And because according to the people that have heard me sing, they say I'm a good singer.
Yes.
And growing up Catholic, I've always been in the choir, so I've always been in that environment. It gave me, music actually gives me peace. And anything that involves music, I am down. I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting. So with you say that you moved from being an MC to being a DJ, right?
Yes.
Because you felt like being a DJ allowed you to control the crowd more. So what are some things that you learned about being an MC that really triggered you more besides controlling the crowd? I mean, there are other factors, but why DJing specifically?
So it was the setting that I was MCing in.
Okay.
Of course, I had gigs in small events and stuff, but it was usually parties and clubs. So it was mostly the fact that you'd be dancing, the environment. It was not very conducive for a female, and it was not very safe for a female. So an MC was mostly a person. It's like a hostess, but a hostess actually talks to the crowd.
Yes.
So it involved me speaking to people that I wouldn't want to be speaking to. It forced me to smile at everyone, even when I was having a bad day.
Yeah.
But it's different. I was the face of the MC. I was the one who actually had to give people what I could give them. You understand?
Yes.
But with the DJ, it's different because as a DJ, the music speaks to the people.
Yes.
I just need to know the craft, make sure the music is blending and syncing well, and everyone else is enjoying it. So I don't even need to speak to people if I don't want to. I don't even need to interact with people if I don't want to. That's an MC's job.
Yes.
I can do both, of course, when push comes to shove, but I don't have to.
Yes.
Which is different from being an MC. I had to interact with people a lot.
Interesting. I never took you for an introverted type.
I think I'm an introverted extrovert.
Nah. So with Okay, so you mentioned that, of course, being a female, how could I say, MC and DJ, it's a bit hard, you know. How do you navigate into that world? Because we all know that being a DJ is like a male-dominated field. You know, mostly now, you know, there's a whole stereotype about how girls play, you know, and all of that. But I wanna take it from you. You know, you've been in the game for I think 2-3 years right now, and you've worked around it. So how has it been for you, and how do you like push through all the challenges and all that?
That is a very good question. And I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
We have it hard.
Mm.
Harder than males. But then male DJs may see us as luckier because it's easier for a promoter or for a business owner to book a female DJ than it is to book a male DJ.
Why?
Because women are naturally born beautiful and attractive.
Ah.
Yes, we're attractive more than men, you understand? And now the whole culture of DJing is now, is now painted black in the sense that it's more about the exterior look, more how you present yourself more than the actual craft, the actual music. How good are you understand, in actually making music? And as much as we appreciate the entertainment industry globally incorporating females now, but it's just it's becoming like a one-way ticket for women to just clean up whatever it is that, you understand what I mean? It's not about the gift. With being a DJ, it's not about you are gifted.
Yes.
It's a craft. You learn. You can do it. He can do it.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So if I wasn't doing anything on the internet mainly, and then I call myself a social media influencer, the easiest thing I can do is just learn how to DJ. And the next thing, I'm a DJ because I'm pretty and I'm attractive. Now it's going to be, you understand what I mean? There are certain difficulties that we face a lot, especially as women. One of them is everyone wants to sleep with you.
Oh.
Yes. 3/4 of people just think you are there because, you understand, you are an easy person. I've also suffered that myself in the sense that everybody has this stereotype that because you're a DJ, you are not well disciplined and you're not a decent person just because you are a DJ. So that is not easy. The stereotype, it affects your platonic and your romantic relationships. It affects your relationship with agape, your family, everything. It kind of affects it because whatever it is that affects you affects the people around you.
Yes, true.
So, but there's a way to clean it up, actually.
Okay.
To make it better, which is what I've been considering. Sorry for talking a lot.
No, it's okay.
Which is what I've been considering to do.
Yes.
Especially for it to align with me being a corporate person now.
Yes.
Considering what I want to get into, I can still manage to entertain myself because it's a hobby for me.
Oh, it's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
It's not a career.
It's not a career. Okay. I've looked at it, to be honest, and the chances of it actually being something that's like the main thing.
Yes.
My chances were very slimmer in comparison to my books.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Because it's a very crowded industry.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Yes.
And you have to do so much. You have to go through so much. But then I looked myself in the mirror and I said, God gave me so many talents. I am a beauty technician.
Yes.
I have run my own business, small business, since I was 19. And I'm smart. Yeah. So if I could have all of that, why would I want to make myself go through this whole process of being vulnerable, going through things like sexual assaults, going through things like you DJ, you don't get paid. I would rather just sit in a chair and rub your nails and then you pay me right after. You understand?
Yeah.
People may look at it as if I want to take the easier route. Okay. But, it was fun while it lasted, me being a DJ in those areas. But I tried to quit. I wanted to quit in 2026 even. Spoke about it, sold my equipment.
Yes.
But hey, 2 months later, I bought a bigger one. What? And more expensive one.
Which one?
I bought the big controller.
Yeah.
Yes, because I try to let it go. I
Okay.
still enjoy music so much.
It's in the blood.
If
it's
you
in the
see me, I'm
veins.
always wearing my headphones. If I don't have headphones, I don't feel good.
Yes.
So I told myself that I can still balance between corporate
Corporate,
or
yeah.
either being an entrepreneur and still being a DJ.
Yes.
I can do for small parties. I can do for graduation parties, corporate events.
Or even private.
Yes, private events, weddings. They are still decent, and there are still things that will not be exhausting me. This I'm talking contracts, the proper thing. You understand? I still feel like I can still be respected and still enjoy myself.
Okay. I do understand all the challenges that you face, but I have a question. Don't you think that managers should play a role in that? I mean, mostly as a female, like a manager should like play like the role for you.
Sweetie.
The thing is,
Oh my God. Let me tell you that. Let me
yeah.
tell you my experience with the manager.
Okay.
With managers. It's a lot.
Ish.
This is why a lot of female artists, managers,
Yeah.
family.
Okay.
Their dad,
Mhm.
their uncle, their brother.
Mhm.
If you get somebody who's on the outside,
Yes.
they want to benefit.
Oh.
They're looking out for themselves. Number one. Number two, they want you. You know, just being a female is just a hard thing. I'm gonna be honest. Just being born female is just a hard thing. It's very hard for you to actually find a good manager who is looking out for you and who wants the best for you. It's two things. It's because he's going to benefit from it.
Yes.
Maybe you're now more famous than him and he's got his own brands he wants to push through you.
Yes.
Or he just wants to because this is the person you're going to be traveling with.
Yes, it's
If
true.
if I go to the UK right now for a gig, I travel with my manager. That means we're in the same hotel.
Yes.
It's not the same room, but
Yes.
he's around me. He's
Yes.
like my personal bodyguard.
Yes, of
You
course.
understand?
Yes.
If then the personal bodyguard wants to
Okay, yes. I do
penetrate the boundaries that should be set between a manager and an artist,
yes, that's where the problem comes
that's
in.
when the problem comes in. So that's why a lot of female DJs actually get managed by management companies.
Okay.
You understand? It's
Yes.
a whole company
Yes.
that manages you.
Yes.
Because it's not just, it's about the finances, because you need to discuss things. A manager's job is really hard. I've actually thought of being an artist manager at some point. I think I would rock it. Because it's more than just making sure somebody has a gig. You got to look for the gigs. You have to make sure the contract is in favor of your artist. As a manager, the artist is your craft, is your first priority. Your service is protecting the artist. But a lot of managers and promoters don't get that. They're out there looking out for themselves, and that kills the craft. Now, if I have drama with you as my manager, people are going to think I'm chaotic. She's crazy. She's crazy. And then there's so many unspoken things that have happened with so many females and promoters and DJs. You understand what I mean? It's the demands. It's the forcing people to do something that they don't want to do. You understand? I don't want to get into the details. But the entertainment industry is beautiful.
Yes.
But it has its
dark sides.
Yes. That people don't speak about. Because yet if you speak about it again.
Yes.
Instead of people actually seeing it for what it is, they're going to start thinking you like drama, you like attention, you understand? And the people that have been through it and actually soldiered on and came out successful, right, are going to ask you, we all went through it, so hang on, this is what you wanted.
Yes.
So I don't know. Managers are just not doing their jobs. That's what I think. They are there.
Yes,
the ones that are actually legit.
But then it's hard to find them.
But in my experience, I was just like, nah, let me focus on my books more. I don't want any manager managing me.
No, I understand. So let's shift from the whole, let's go into like the whole business side. I see that when you're telling me your story, as a kid, you're telling me that you've been hustling since you were 7, if I'm not mistaken?
I've been singing since I was 7.
Oh, singing since you were 7.
I've been working for myself 18, actually.
18. Yeah. What inspired the hustler mindset,
Oh, wow. Okay. I was raised by a widow.
Okay.
So my dad's death was sudden,
Okay.
and she has to step up for 4 girls. And at the time I was 7 when he died. So she had to be there. She had to do a lot of things. My mom has 4 degrees. She has a PhD, and she did that PhD on her own. You understand what I mean? She just had to step up. I come from a family that is very strict.
Yes.
My mom is super strict, and she used to beat me so much that I had to stay in line. But then there's one thing she used to do growing up, and I used to hate it. My mom she's crafty with her hands. She can make dresses. She's a tailor.
Yes.
She's also a cook, a chef, PhD. She did a PhD in all of that. So for somebody looking at my mom start from being just a basic home economics teacher in high school down to being a university lecturer who has a PhD, that has inspired my learning aspects. That's why I can juggle. I can still learn. I don't mind going to school. But then talking about the business side and hustling, apart from her being a lecturer in college and doing all of that, she'd in the middle of the night, I'd wake up, she's making bags. There's this material she'd use to make bags and take them to the art gallery for sale in Narare. And she'd make bags, and at the same time she was having chickens she's growing, she's keeping chickens. She has a garden, she's selling vegetables, she's baking cakes, she has a whole catering company. She's always been that person, and she hasn't stopped. She's 63 at the moment, and she still does it. Every time she has a new business idea, she does not get tired. So that just made me think to myself that what if my mom was a lazy person, was not open-minded and ready to work?
Yes.
Would I actually be in India right now? Would I actually be able to get what I get? I did not grow up rich, but I was very comfortable.
Yes.
You understand what I mean?
Yes.
I had things that actually people with both parents did not have. I was in boarding school. I was okay because my mom stepped up, and that's exactly what I want for myself. I want to be able to get things that I want when I want them. Despite the fact that I'm still in school. So also helping her out, you understand, making sure she has less work. Yes, I did all of that. Even the scholarship I'm on here, I'm on a full scholarship.
Woo!
I just try to make it. She hasn't paid fees in like 3 years now.
Wow.
I get money from the scholarship, so, and I also hustle.
Yes.
So she barely sends me money. I actually send her money.
Wow. That's a flex. Do you know what a flex that is?
So that's it. Everything I do is because I was raised by a hardworking and crafty woman. So I became crafty.
That also inspires you to think. No, that's interesting. That's interesting. Very powerful, honestly. Shout out to your mother. Shout out to your mother. Shout out to your mother. You know. I want to ask, you moved from law to business. Right?
What's the question?
Why law? And why business? Okay, I could understand business, but why law?
Okay, this is a very funny story because in my country, there are 3 important degrees. It's a stereotype.
Okay.
Medicine, engineering, medicine, accounting, and law. Nowadays, it's now incorporating actuarial science, other degrees. But they're those degrees that when you go to high school, your A-levels, you're studying to get enough points to get certain degrees. And it's like your future is actually played out by your parents because they have like the career perspective of what's happening in the economy, and they know what gets you what makes your future better. So I wanted to go into the army. Can you believe it?
Wow.
I wanted to join the Air Force of Zimbabwe. Don't remember what inspiration that was. And then my mom, being a mom and being a woman, she started crying about it when I told her,
Yes.
"You're not serious. How can you want to go into the army?" Da-da-da. So
Commander.
we made a decision.
Okay.
That if I get 15 points, which is 3 straight A's,
Okay.
I would go to law school.
Mm.
And if I get anything, I told her, if I get 13 and below, I get to go to the army.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 15 points. So I had to now choose, because there was also an option of me doing social work. And between social work and law, to be honest, now in the year 2026, I should have made the social work decision. You understand? Because it's opening more gates at an international level than law. You understand?
Yes.
But then I'd already started doing it. I'd already gone to law school. I wasn't getting excellent grades. Yes. I'm going to be honest. I was just average. It's a hard degree, especially in Zimbabwe. That's why I think they try to take the straight A's, because it's so difficult. And so when I was doing my law, it was okay. I was just doing it for that. In my second year now, I wanted to drop out.
Okay.
And then something happened to me, something personal, that motivated me into saying, you know what? I want to put bad guys behind bars.
Yes.
You understand? And then that's what motivated me to go forward. And then in my third year, I was left with 1.5 years to finish. I applied for a scholarship. In fact, my mom pushed me into applying for a scholarship outside, which makes sense. I mean, who doesn't want better opportunities for their kids?
True.
And then I applied for it and I got it. So I had to decide between taking my full scholarship here and continue with my law school. And I was like, you know what? I can still come back and the degree will be waiting for me. So I deferred. And then I got law here at Chaniga University. They gave me law and BBA.
Okay.
And then I came here. And then I was like, 5 years? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing 5 years. I'm not doing 5 years. I love my home too much.
Yes.
Everybody who knows me I love Zimbabwe so much.
Yes.
So I was like, no, I can't do this. I can't do 5 years. So I was like, I went to Mr. Pangaj and I said, can you get me a degree with business that can allow me to practice corporate law, but not with law? And then he was like, you can do BBA. He had said BCom with ACA. I hate accounting. So I had to just go for business administration. And that's why I'm studying business administration. And I have school again in August at the University of Zimbabwe to finish my law degree.
Wow. That's a lot of school.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie, you're strong, eh? I can't do that much. I can't do that much. Even for me to come to school, it was a hassle.
Really? You did not want.
I
what
didn't.
Did you want to do?
From high school, I just wanted to work. I started photography the next year, and then I tried to push that. Then my parents are like, "No, you're going to school." Then that's why
it's good to have your papers,
Yeah.
Even if you're crafty, even if it's a gift, it's always good to be certified.
I guess a lot of people don't understand that, hey?
Well, with this world, it's like people don't look at school as an investment anymore. It looks like a liability.
I think it's because of how the community has changed.
Yes.
Like, you see people with PhDs and they're just at home, mostly in Africa.
Yes.
I don't know in other countries, but
it's bad. It's bad. You can see the payslip of someone who never went to school, like literally grade 7. That's when they dropped out, and now they're driving a whole beautiful car. And the people that have strived to the essence and importance of education is dropped. So, but then you never know.
Yeah, true.
You never know. It's always good to have everything, to be crafty, to be able to do side hustles and have school. I think that makes sense. You can fit into both worlds. You come in the street, you can hustle. You go back to being professional, you can still get a job, because the economy is not always going to be bad.
Yes, true.
We can only hope for a better future. You understand?
Yes, that's
what
true.
If Africa turns around, becomes wealthy, and now people are coming there with their certificate and qualifications, and the hustlers are being swept off the street? You still should be able to sustain yourself. That's true. What I think.
That's true. I mean, I have a question based on, like, because you told me that you've experienced a lot of challenges and stuff, mostly as, like, Because I feel like, okay, I may be wrong. I feel like you're such a individual who likes to battle things out on your own. Mostly because I feel like you also have a commanding type of spirit. You know, you like to lead. You like to lead. Hence why, the business, hence why the whole wanting to be a lawyer. And it's what I understand from moving from MC to being a DJ. I don't know. I may be wrong.
You are right.
Yeah.
Yes, you are right. It's well, that commanding spirit you're talking about, people in high school pictured it as bullying, but it got me to be a prefect.
Yes.
I don't have a brother.
Okay.
I have sisters. And in primary school, I used to get bullied and then call my sisters. But then girls, they're not that angry when you bully their younger, they used not to come. Yes. So I told myself, when I go to high school, I'm going to be the one on top.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to let people. And I was tiny. I was such a tiny person. You understand? I grew up really slow. Uh-huh. I was tinier than most people. But I told myself that a sharp mouth can take you very far.
Yes.
You don't have to be arrogant or rude about it, but you just need to tell a person when you don't like something, it's okay to say no. You understand? Yes. And if you want something, you need to tell that person that I want it.
And you're going to have it.
And you're going to have it.
By fire, by force.
Yes, you're going to have it. And there's certain things that you can't have. If you can't have it, don't force.
That's true.
Don't force yourself. There's some self-respect that comes from accepting. Acceptance is a form of self-respect.
True.
You understand? If people tell you you don't have the job, don't grovel on the floor. You understand? If you have confidence in yourself that this job was meant to be mine because I'm qualified for it.
Yes.
And I have the craft and the gift and the talent and the skill to pursue this job. It will come to you.
Yes, it will.
It will come to you. It might not come in the specific, conditions, package, you understand, the exact package to come, but then it's coming. It's coming for you. So that aura that we talk about now, that you have this aura around you that is commanding, is what allows me to go through things, you understand, and still manage to manage a lot of things. You understand what I mean? And I would like to picture myself as a person who is fun to be around.
Okay.
At the same time, I'm not an easy person to actually, for a person to get a seat on my table.
Yes.
I have to want them at my table. You understand? I've noticed that a lot of people would be like, hi, you understand? When I'm DJing, you are able to talk to me, and I'm friendly. I talk to everyone, but it's hard for people to actually come on a different setting and see you. I see a lot of people I see at the parties that I play at, and then at see you, it's hard for them to come say hi. You understand? We can sit together in the waiting room.
Yes.
Two of us. You said hi to me last night.
Yes.
But when I'm now back to being Ruvimbo and no longer Miss Hally.
Yes.
There's this certain,
persona that you have.
Yes, that I portray that allows people to respect me. Some people say I'm scary. But I like to think of it as respect because as a woman, you need that.
Yeah, true.
You need that. You can't be easily accessible by anyone, both males and females, because you don't know who's out to get you.
True.
As a person. So it's perfectly fine for you to have this commanding spirit around you.
Yes.
But you don't have to be rude. You don't have to be rude about it. You understand what I mean? I can have a conversation with my mom and tell her this is wrong.
Yeah.
And she has respect for me enough to actually acknowledge and say, oh, you were right. Because that's the persona I've created for myself. My older sisters even look at me and like, what? Like they look at me after saying, Mama, no, that's not right. That I don't think that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's okay, I understand, but I do. And my sisters were looking at me like, you're very lucky she's not a grandmother, Because back in our days, she'd have slapped you right now.
Same here. I'm just picturing myself just telling like my mom saying that, no, ma, you're wrong.
Especially from an African parent.
Yeah.
But I believe she calls it, what does she call it? She calls that I am a person who likes debate so much. And I tell her, I don't like debate, but you're entitled to your own opinion. As I am. I'm also entitled to my own opinion. So just because your opinion differs from my opinion doesn't make yours right.
That's true.
Neither does it make mine right.
How do you overcome how could I say it? Self what? Like, I don't know the word. Okay, personal problems, like inward, what do they call it? Hey, the English is going. The English
I think I get what you mean.
I mean, like, okay, so because judging from what you say, right, you've been through a lot, both positively and negatively. But I like how you also mentioned that most challenges you allow them to just build you up, you know. So during those challenges, what do you say to yourself? What do you do to just keep yourself moving? Because a lot of people see a challenge come and then after it stops them, you know, and it's hard for them to climb that wall, to break that wall, you know, and it's just a bit too hard for them to overcome it, I'd say. What advice would you advise someone else, you know, to like?
I think personally, this may not sound very acceptable to a lot of people.
Okay.
But your problems and my problems are different. You understand?
True.
But the level of stress they might give both of us may be the same. You might have lost 5 million and I lost $5.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
But the level of stress is the same. So it doesn't mean just because yours is a greater figure, your problems are bigger than mine. But I'm going to give you this, you know, this explanation in terms of my own personal experiences with problems. When you give up, you have another option. You don't give up when you don't have any other option. You understand? You look at your situation and then you take what you can have. You take what you can get. You understand? You keep pushing. You keep pushing. You keep pushing. I remember I got a job at ZBC, Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation. I went for the interview. I was wearing heels and a dress, black. And the queue, my dear, was so long. I think it was like almost 200 individuals. 200 to 300 people had come for that interview. A lot of people, you could tell. In the queue, I was 21. In the queue, there were people holding journalism certificates. You know, those people that are qualified for the job to be a presenter. And I stayed there until 4. I had been there at 9 a.m. I stayed there in the queue until 4 p.m. And you know how judges will be tired now.
Yes.
They don't really concentrate on people anymore. So I got in and then this other girl came out crying. Imagine someone was just coming out crying and you're in the queue. And then we asked her, what's wrong? And then she was like, no, I forgot my script. What were you interviewing for? TV presenter show. What? Okay. I get it, and then she walked away. I started panicking. I also panic. My heart is beating fast, and I'm like, okay, what should I do? What should I do here? Okay, fine. I got in. I needed the job.
Yeah.
I needed the job to balance my things. I got inside. Then when I got in, they all looked at me with very tired faces, like, girl, do whatever you're doing and get out. Like, we just want to make sure everyone is you know, yes.
Because now we're tired, now we're trained out.
I believe so. They'd already gotten their people. Yes. And there's this advantage that comes with coming early, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
They'd already gotten their people. I got there, I stood. And then they said, introduce yourself. And then I introduced myself. And then when I said I'm an MC, I wasn't a DJ then. And then I told them I'm an MC. Then he said, MC, show us what you can do. Then I said, and I'm also a singer. I'm also a dancer. And I think I can act. And then they said, so, okay. They gave me a script. What do you want to do? What script do you want? Do you want a radio script? Do you want a TV script? Do you want an acting script? Which script do you want? And I said, can I freestyle? Okay. Then they said, you can freestyle. Sweetie, I took a remote and I acted like I was emceeing and I danced. I took off my heels and I danced. They all laughed. You know, I started to make them laugh. They were laughing and then I was making jokes. And then they were like, the other girl was like, I really like your hair. You look so pretty. I was like, thank you, sweetie. Like, I was just being funny, you understand? And they were like, okay, we see you. It didn't even take a week. I already got the job.
Wow.
I got the job. And I presented about 2-3 episodes, but then school became tight. University of Zimbabwe Law School became tight, so I had to drop out. But still, I still have people there that, I still talk to that can tell me anytime you want to come back, it's okay. You can definitely come back. I don't think I've ever done an interview in my life and I did not get the job. Even if I did not have qualifications, you understand what I mean? I got the job because I feel like this is a talent that I've nurtured. You understand?
Yeah.
You don't give up when you don't have an option. And when you have problems, you cry. I cry so much. Too much, actually.
Yeah.
You cry. You go to the gym or you eat your favorite meal. You pray. For me, I'm a Christian. You pray and you sleep and you drink water and you wake up again tomorrow and you go at it again. Always. Me saying it right now, it may sound as if it's easy. You understand? There are days I just wake up sleeping. You know when you wake up sleeping?
Yes.
In the morning. And then I wake up at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
And then when I wake up, I just go grab a snack and sleep again. I can do that. But above all else, you need to have people in your corner. People are very, in as much as they can be boring and annoying, too much of them also is very suffocating.
Yeah, true.
But you also need people in your corner. For me, it's my sister. I have my sisters, all of them. I can talk to them about certain things. My mom, not very much, because she's going to come at me with that parent
vibe.
Yes,
that
parent
stuff,
vibe, trying to tell me off, telling me things like these problems, you look for them yourself.
Yeah.
You understand? She might not understand it, but you need people in your corner. You need good friends in your corner. For me, my friends are my sisters. They're my best friends. Those are the people I have in my corner. But there's so many of the battles. I battle them with God, gym, prayer, water, sleep, I guess.
No, don't forget the food, because the food is necessary.
It is very necessary.
No, thank you. Thank you for the wise words. Thank you for the wise words. Before we go, let us know what is something that we should expect from you. Because are you still DJing, or is that cancelled? Are we expecting an album, a song, a new dance move,
No, I am going to start venturing into my DJing. I want to shift it to online.
Okay.
Mostly making mixes, themed, themed parties. I want to make it mostly online. But then if gigs come, I'm still going to take them because I like money and I need the money. So, of course, but then that's gigging is no longer my main focus, especially because I want to go back to law school. But you can expect more and more. You can expect to hear me. You never know. For me personally, I think you might even wake up 10 years. I don't know. I'm somewhere farming.
Nah.
Or Rubimbo Merlin Nyarota chef Nyarota.
Yes.
I'm unpredictable. I work with what's working in that era. Yes. I take as many skills as I can, as many knowledge as I can. I learn as many things as I can because I want to make sure in the next 10-15 years I'm still relevant. But I'm going to be famous. That's I don't know how.
But one way
or the other,
we're famous.
To be famous, people are going to know me.
Yes.
Changa Invest is going to put my picture.
Yes,
because it'll be worth it.
Yes.
She came here at some point in life. That's me.
Wait, where did Hally come from? Like
Maryland. It's a very funny story. I'm not going to tell it. Story for another day.
Yeah, that's a story for another day. We were looking
for names, didn't make sense, and then my friend just got up and said Hally because it's Marilyn. So the 3 middle letters bring out Hally.
Interesting. Wow. Thank you, Hally, for joining us right here at Beyond the Borders.
Thank you for making me vent. This was literally me venting.
Thank you for venting.
Taking away some of the problems.
Yes.
Good to speak to someone else. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming. I've learned a lot. I believe that also our viewers, also the team has learned a lot, So be sure to check us out next week right here at Radio Punjab 90.0 Dash in Punjabi. I'm your host, Young Melo, and good night. Wow, that was a good...